Hey, it's Helen here. How you going? And welcome to this special training event on branding. Now, I am a little bit early if you're jumping on because I am going live in a couple of places, so I just need to share myself around. So bear with me. I'm just going to make sure that I'm live in the right places and just going to share a couple of links, so just bear with me. I have to make sure I can see myself live. Yes, there I am. And I need to share this into the special event. So just bear with me, guys. We need to go back here. Now, I wouldn't normally do this. This is just because this is a special training today. I'm sharing stuff with you today I have not shared with you before. Post into the event, and I'm going to post the link there. And we're going to post. So hopefully I'm going live in the special training event. I'm just going to check that. How are we all today? Hey Donna, how are you? Hey Yvonne, how you going? Thanks for being here and joining me live. Did you notice my change of scenery today? It seems you guys that are used to seeing me live would know that I have my view in the background. And let's see if we're live in the group. Hang on, bear with me. Just a few technical things here, and I am live in the group. So we are ready to rock and roll. Awesome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yes, change of scenery today, guys. The brighter the day is, those of you that are familiar with me, you would know that I've got my beautiful view in the background. But hey, Julie, how are you? The brighter it is outside, the less you can see me because of the lighting. Because if you know anything about lighting, it should actually be in front of you and not behind you. So although I have my beautiful view normally, it was not good today. And this is a very special training. So I need to make sure that you can see me and hear me okay, which I'm gathering you can. If you can just let me know that you can see me and hear me okay, that would be awesome. So I'm live on my page, I'm live in the group, so everything is ready to rock and roll. So today is a very special day, very special training talking about branding, because I want to bring you up to speed with what's happening here and now in Facebook land, why and how you should brand yourself online, and some really, I guess, hot off the press issues that are happening with Facebook, and my recommendations to you to how to, thanks Yvonne for letting me know that. Hey Robin, how are you? So my tips for you in relation to how you should tackle Facebook moving forward, how you should brand yourself moving forward, and most importantly, out of this training, the 3 strategies that you should implement to brand yourself online successfully. So does this all great on my page? Thank you, Donna. If anyone is in the actual event that I created for this special training, can you let me know that it's all live and going well in the actual event as well as here on my page? That would be awesome. So if you are actually joining me for the very first time, you're wondering what's going on, why this is a special training, it is Helen here from helenmartinonline.com. I've been talking about branding for the last week. If you've missed the lead up to this event, go to my website, which is www.helenmartinonline.com. I put the replays of all my Facebook Lives in my video training library. So once a week I talk about mindset. So I've got a mindset video library and I've got a network marketing training video library. So there are 2 or 3 videos leading up to this event about, do you actually need to brand yourself online? Is it important? I also spoke about the different pages, like your personal Facebook page and a business page, and I will go through a little bit about that again today, but not in great detail because I've already done that. And how the hell do we brand ourselves online when we don't have any success yet? So you feel that you don't have a big team, you don't have a lot of customers, you've got a lot of doubt, you don't have huge self-esteem, and you haven't really had a lot of success yet. So how the hell are you going to brand yourself online? So that's sort of training that I've already spoken about, that is definitely on my website that you can go and check out. So today is putting all the pieces together. So, you know, how and why do we do this? Where do we do it? What's important? And what are the 3 critical strategies that you need to put in place? Does this sound good? Donna, I'll pop over to the event and check. Thank you, Donna. I would appreciate that greatly. So, hello, Sarah. How are you? So for those of you that don't know me, I help home-based business owners bring their business online. I teach social media strategies, things like branding, video marketing, Facebook Lives. How do you get your presence out there? How do you grow a business on social media? You know, how do you get leads online? All these different things. Because my larger platform, my mission is to teach home-based business owners how to leverage social media to build a brand and to build your business. Hey Liz, how are you? Thank you for joining me. You know, to build your business through modern technology. You don't need to spam people about your business. You don't need to chase your family and friends. There is a lot of technology and social media at your fingertips. When you know how to use it properly, you can build a thriving business. Now, the unfortunate thing about a lot of people in the home-based business industry is that they are utilizing social media, but they're abusing the Facebook platform and they're doing it in the incorrect way. When that happens, it gives us all a really bad name in this industry. That is something I am very passionate about. Anyone with me on that? Donna, thank you very much for letting me know that it's all good on the event page as well. Something I'm really passionate about for all those people that are building their business, home-based business on social media the wrong way, it gives us all a bad name. So when we get comments like, oh, you in network marketing? Oh, isn't that, you know, isn't that a pyramid scheme? Oh, yeah, my uncle's brother's sister's kid did that one day and it didn't work out for them, so nah, don't want to go anywhere near that. There are some people that won't buy network marketing products even though they're awesome because they're attached to a network marketing company. That's what gets up my nose. That's why I give all this training for free to teach people in the home-based business industry how to leverage social media the right way, to lift the professionalism of everybody in this industry so it becomes the reputable you know, profession that it rightly is. And the opportunities that it gives people is just amazing. So we want to make sure everyone's using social media the right way. That's one of the biggest you know, reasons why I'm here teaching you, you know, this now. So Heather, exactly. Yeah, so give me some amens to that. Let's elevate, you know, the professionalism of this industry so it's seen as a really good business to get into rather than, oh, that kind of business. Okay, so let's get on to branding. Now, if you are either in the event or on my page here, I am taking down this training in 24 hours time. The reason for that is I'm sharing information on this special training with you that I've not shared before. I am sharing things with you that I only share with the people that undertake my branding course. So it's information that is privileged information that you need, you know, to know about. But please stick around because I've got a solution for you in relation to building your brand on Facebook. So if you don't know how to pull the pieces together, if you really don't know how to do this the right way, then I'm here to help. So stick around, you know, to hear that solution so you can get the help that you need. Okay? So what's happening in social media at the moment is, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but pages are being shut down. Facebook Lives that are any kind of sort of business orientated are disappearing from personal pages. Things are happening on Facebook now that have not happened before. And we've got to wonder what the reasons are for that. So let's take a step back. Why was Facebook created? Facebook is a social media platform. Social media. Social. Not business. Social. Your personal Facebook page, it's called a personal profile. What is the intention behind a personal profile? Your personal life, not business. There are still business pages being shut down. And they are largely pages, now this is something to be careful of with your branding and setting up a business page, that are health and wellness orientated. What's the reason for that? Because people are making claims they shouldn't be. The words natural, organic, embellishing, they help with this disease, that illness, that ailment. If that's how you're promoting your product or your business on social media, you are going to be in the firing line. Now, don't jump to any conclusions here. I'm not saying you can't promote yourself or have a business page in relation to health and wellness. I have one myself. But you need to be, hey Courtney, how are you? Awesome to see you on live. I miss you. You need to be very, very careful about your branding and what you're talking about, in specifically, with health and wellness, because if you're saying this cures that, and this can do this, and this can do that, and you're talking about health conditions and ailments and stuff like that, you are going to get caned for that. So you can't say anything on social media publicly that is not factual, that is not the absolute truth, has research behind it, etc. So that's something you need to be aware of. Does that mean you should not set up a business page in relation to health and wellness? Absolutely not. I would encourage you to do it. How you do that is what we're going to talk about today. So the 3 things that you need to do to set yourself up and brand yourself successfully online through social media on Facebook. Okay? So that was just a little bit of a warning that pages are being shut down. And Facebook Lives are disappearing from people's personal Facebook pages. They're just disappearing. Facebook is removing them because they are not appropriate for personal Facebook pages. Even if they're not really that spammy, they're just disappearing. So if you don't brand yourself right on Facebook, if you don't learn how to use, it is insane, Courtney. If we don't learn how to use your personal Facebook page properly, a business page properly, in the appropriate way within Facebook's rules and terms and policies, then you're going to be in trouble with building your business online. So this branding piece is critical. I could talk all day on branding. I won't. Yes, Courtney, branding is the key. But I hope you understand how important branding yourself on social media is to the success of your business. So do you want to be there? Yes. Do you want to do it? Absolutely. Do you know how to do it properly? I don't know. That's why we're here talking about this today, and I'm going to share that with you. I'm also learning that there is so much power to a profile. Yeah. So there is a place for a personal profile. There is a place for a business page, and I'm going to pull those pieces together today in this special training for you. But I do want you to be aware of the pitfalls, and you need to be knowledgeable on the pros and cons of a personal Facebook page and a business page. Oh, Courtney. Helen is the master on branding. Thank you for such a lovely comment, Courtney. I appreciate that. So, I've done both. I do both. People that are very high up and successful do both. You've just got to know how to position it the right way and how to go about it, not to get your page shut down, not to be spammy, and know how to leverage social media, to really build a powerful brand online. Okay, so what are we going to do? Strategy number 1. I'll move on to the 3 strategies straight away. You need to define your brand. What's your brand? You might be sitting there going, I've got no idea what my brand is. That's okay. Spammy is never the way to go. No, it isn't, Courtney. Thank you for your comment. Too true. Very true. So you all have a personal brand. You may just not be aware of what that is at the moment. Courtney, thank you for your lovely comments. So you may not be aware of what your personal brand is at the moment, but you can grow and develop into this. So don't think you need to have this all nutted out right here and now to make your branding work on social media. So there's lots of things that you need to work out. And I love you watching, Courtney. It's awesome to have you on the other side of the screen. You don't have to have it all nutted out now. So, but it is, you need to really think about a lot of things in relation to your brand. So, are you going to focus on the business side? Are you going to focus on the product side? What is your main objective? Or is it just a passion you want to promote? So you need to make that decision. There's 3 big decisions here. So which area are you focusing on? You need to know that. Then you need to know who your target market is surrounding that. Then you need to know who your customer avatar is around that. If you don't know those 3 things, you are going to be flying blind in social media. You could be doing lots of things on your personal Facebook page and just wasting all your time and energy because it's not the right audience and no one's really listening and no one really cares. Or you could have gone to the trouble of setting up a business page and doing all the right things that you've been told to do, but you're not talking to your target market. You haven't set up your target market. You don't know who your customer avatar is, so you're just there going, I'm here, come and find me, I'm online, I've set up a business page, and as they say, build it and they will come. So come, that won't work either. So what do you stand for? Who are you? What do you stand for? What do you represent? What's your little tagline? What's your passion? What's your focus? Is it product? Is it business? Now, I know every single one of you in the home-based business industry would be going, well, it's both. I want to sell more product and I want to build my business at the same time. Okay, when you're Oprah Winfrey, you brand yourself accordingly and target both. It won't work for you when you don't have success behind you yet. If you already have a following, if you are already really successful in network marketing, different story. Your social media presence is different. Your authority and your credibility is different. You can pitch things a little bit different way than you can if you don't have any success behind you. So choose one or the other to start with. One can lead to the other. Branding is not defined. I'm evolving my branding all the time. My photos have changed. My colors have changed. My wording is changing. I'm tossing up new wording at the moment. My branding is evolving as I'm growing and building a following. But building my presence online has led to almost 10,000 followers on this page and over 10,000 followers on a health and wellness page, but they're separate. I'm not going online going, I can help you with this and this. So now I'm talking about this and now I'm talking about that. I'm going to confuse my audience, and it's a totally different target market. The market that I have on my Helen Martin page is a different market than I have on my health and wellness page. So I would encourage you to think about where you sit in the market. What is your brand? What do you stand for? And that is often the benefits of whatever it is that you want to promote. So like my health and wellness page, I've got products to sell, yes. I woke up this morning to 3 new messages that want to know about my products. Not because I'm mentioning the products on my page, not that I'm mentioning the name of the products or I've got a picture of the product on the page, nothing of that sort. I'm promoting health and wellness. So by promoting that in different ways, attraction marketing, people are attracted to ask me for the information, and then I can share the information. Building my home-based business on my Helen Martin page, that is very much focused on business. And people reach out to me and ask me what business, what company that I'm with, because they know that I'm giving value in building a home-based business, offline or online. So who are you? What do you stand for? What's your tagline? My tagline for my Helen Martin page is that I help home-based business owners bring their business online. That's a tagline. Tagline on my health and wellness page is healthy living inside and out. Health and wellness is not just about the outside, visual. It's not just about the inside. For me, it's a bit of both. You've got to have one. You can't have one without the other. So that's my bit of my tagline, from the inside out. And I promote accordingly. So a few things you need to work out. Who are you? What do you stand for? What's your tagline? What are you representing? Who is your target market and who is your customer avatar? I can't go into the nitty-gritty of all those different things, but they're the things you need to work out from starters. What is your brand? What do you stand for? Do you help women? Do you help men? Is it to do with health and wellness? Is it to do with helping women look radiant through makeup tips? Is it travel? Is it insurance? Is it helping people grow a business on the side so they can, escape the rat race? Escape the 9 to 5 and have choices and freedom, in their life. What are you going online about? Does this make sense? If this is making sense, send me some likes and loves so I know that you're understanding my message here in defining your brand. Because I'll tell you now, if you get this step 1 wrong, so if you don't define your brand appropriately, all your efforts moving forward on your personal page or your business page are going to be wasted. You are going to be talking to the wrong people. You're going to be giving value on something to somebody that doesn't care what your message is. You don't want to go on social media and put all this time and effort into branding yourself online, delivering value, reaching out to people all over the world, and the wrong people are listening to you. They don't care. So, define your brand. Who is your target market and who is your customer avatar? Now, if you need help with that, if you don't know how to define that, if you're going, no, I'm not really sure, I need to think about that. I don't really know who I want to target. I've got some help for you, so stick around with me till the end. Sarah, wow, totally makes sense. I'm glad that it's making sense. And why I'm making such a big deal of this training is because what I see too often is that people will set themselves up line or they think they've branded themselves appropriately and it's quite spammy and they're talking to the wrong people. So everything they're doing on social media is a total waste of time moving forward. 2 things I dislike. Anyone who follows me on my lives, do you remember what they are? I'll tell you what they are anyway, but wasting time and wasting money. I can't stand doing either. And I've done a lot of that, trying to work this out and trying to brand myself online the right way. I've wasted a lot of money trying to work it out, and I've wasted a lot of time doing things on social media that were largely ineffective. Okay, so I don't want that for you. I want you to sort out your branding so your efforts online are targeted, valuable to the people who want to listen to you, and that you are growing your presence and growing your brand online to the right people. Julie, great, Helen, very helpful. Okay, cool. So that's number 1. Who are you? What do you stand for? What's your tagline? Who's your target market? Who's your customer avatar? You've got to have all that nutted out with your brand. Before you do anything on your personal page or a business page, anything like that, you've got to define what your brand is. Keeping in mind your brand will evolve. You don't have to know all the answers to begin with. You just need to have a direction, some kind of direction, and really target market and customer avatar is quite critical. You can evolve, and I've done that. So when I went online for the first time, I didn't necessarily know who I was talking to or what I was doing or what my brand was. Now my branding is helping people, bring their business, online. And one of my specialties is branding. So that is something that evolved for me. I didn't start my journey online and go, I'm a branding expert, because I wasn't. I had to do it myself. I had to nut it out myself. I had to work out my customer avatar and my target market myself. So it will evolve. You don't have to have it all nutted out to go online. I'd rather you try. Hey Jennifer, how are you? Awesome to see you on live. It's better to be there and start with something and grow than not be there at all. You think of the power in leveraging the internet and social media. You think of all the people that you can't get to now while you're sitting in your house, in your lounge room, in your office, wherever you work. You are confined to the people that are in front of you. Leveraging the internet using social media when you know how to do it the right way is really, really powerful. And, you know, when you get your target market sorted out and your custom avatar, you can reach hundreds of thousands of people that are perfect for you to build your business with. Okay? So that's number one. And if you still don't know, if you're going, I don't know really how to define my brand, I don't know who my target market is or my customer avatar, that'll come and I've got a solution for you at the end, okay? So number two, now we've sorted that out, what do we do with it? Where do we grow our brand? Okay, so I've sort of sorted myself out. I know who I want to target. I've written out my customer avatar. Okay, I'm sorted. Now what do I do? So this is the argument between personal Facebook page and business page. And I would encourage you to use both. But there is power in one more than the other. So this is the second strategy that I'm leading into now. Your personal profile is going to be there anyway, because you can't go on Facebook and start a business page unless you've got a personal profile. And you've all got that anyway. Now just remember the intention of Facebook. Why are pages getting shut down? Why are Facebook Lives disappearing from people's personal pages? Because they're not using Facebook in the way it was intended. A personal profile, just listen to those words, personal profile. It's for your personal life. Can you create curiosity and intrigue on a personal Facebook page? Absolutely. Can you build your brand on your personal Facebook page? Of course you can. But there are buts, okay? If you are serious about building your business online, if you are serious about leveraging social media to build your business, you have exhausted your warm market. You know the family and friends that are on your personal profile are not the people you're going to build your business with, and you are here for the long term in building your business, then step number two, set up a business page. Set up a fan page, set up whether you call it you're an entrepreneur or a public figure, it doesn't matter. I go through all of that. If you need some practical help with setting all of this up, I've got that solution for you at the end. Okay, there is a link up above in the description section. If you need help putting this all together and doing it right, click on that link above, and that is an option for you to let me help you pull this all together with step-by-step instructional videos of how to do it the right way. So there is an option for you to pull this all together with my help. Okay, so on a personal profile, yes, you build your brand. Your brand is you. You are not your company. You don't own the company. You don't own the products. You have no say over distribution. You have no say over pricing. You have no say over the ingredients. You have no say over anything. If you have your own business, it's different. I'm talking about if you are in a home-based business industry, you're in network marketing, MLM, direct sales, and you don't own the business. What is your biggest asset in your business? Tell me, guys. Tell me, what is your biggest asset in your business? Is it the products? Is it the owners of the company? Is it the ingredients? Because your ingredients are not sourced anywhere around the world. You can only get them from here, and they're this and that and all of the rest of that. Heather's nailed it. Julie's nailed it. Me, you, Liz has nailed it. Sarah's nailed it. Jennifer's nailed it. They're coming through. Donna's nailed it. It's you. Absolutely you. So, yes, Yvonne, me, you. You're branding, you don't own the company. So your biggest asset in your business is you, and that's why we're branding you. So that whole piece about defining your brand, that all revolves around you. Who are you? What do you stand for? What do you have to offer? Who can you help? Who is your target market? Who is your customer avatar, etc. That's step number one. Step two, okay, we're going to build that brand online. How do we do that? Yes, we've got a personal profile, but that is meant to be personal. Can you create curiosity and intrigue? Absolutely you can. Building your brand is about you as a person. Everybody has their own personal brand. You may just not evolved that brand yet or understand really what your brand is. So you need to delve into that with looking at your target market, your customer avatar, all those things that I just mentioned before. Hey Tina, how are you? So it's really important to sort of nut all that stuff out, and we're going to bring it online. So yeah, personal Facebook page, but they're being shut down because people are doing spammy things. You're not meant to sell anything on a personal Facebook page. It is there for personal reasons. Think of the intention of a personal profile. It's personal, it's social. It is not there to push your products on anybody. It is not there to push your business on anybody. But absolutely, you can build your brand. You might become really, really helpful to people about some kind of health and wellness thing. So you can showcase that brand and start building your profile and your presence online on a personal Facebook page through curiosity and intrigue. So I'm not saying it's not possible. Sorry, I tried to get rid of a notification and I ended up removing myself. Tina, such a different location, nice to have a change. I just couldn't get the lighting right because it was so bright outside. That's the only reason why. You are in my lounge room with me. So we want to create curiosity and intrigue, and you can, it's an image. It's a lifestyle. You can get known to help people with something. And you can still do that on a personal profile through curiosity and intrigue. But that's it. That's where it stops. Curiosity and intrigue. Now, what you should be doing while you're doing that and building your business, you transition people over to a business page. So you set up your profile. So you defined your brand is step one. Step two is setting yourself up on Facebook and building your brand. So my brand is not my network marketing company. It's me. It's Helen Martin. What do I stand for? I've got 2 pages. I've just explained that to you. One page is that I help home-based business owners bring their business online. That is my brand. My other brand, my healthy living page, is that I help people with their health from the inside out. That is my other brand. This is where I say, unless you've already got credibility, authority, and success in the marketplace, I would not encourage you to blend the two to start with. You can blend later. When you've got thousands of followers and fans that absolutely adore you, which I'm sure they will somewhere along the line, you can blend. But unless you've already got credibility in the marketplace, unless you're already known as an authority figure, or you've already got a lot of success behind you in the industry, I would not encourage you to blend. Okay, so choose one or the other to start with. So then you set up your page. Now, how do you know how to set up the page? You're setting up a business page. It's either a public profile or an entrepreneur. Okay, so it's you. The brand is you. The page is you. It's not your company in the picture of the banner in the background. It's all about you and what you represent and how you've just defined your brand you're bringing to life on your page. Now, how you set up that page appropriately and all the settings that go behind it, and leveraging all the different aspects of setting up that page, appropriately, I can't go into detail here. But once again, if you want some help with setting that up properly, click on that link above in the description section and I can give you that practical help if that's what you need. The last thing you want to do is define your brand and then set it up all wrong on social media. So you've got step 1 all nutted out, but step 2, you go on social media and slam it all over your personal Facebook page, or you set up the wrong kind of business page. On Facebook. It's got to be the right type of page. You've got to have all the settings set right. So this is step number 2, is setting yourself on Facebook up the right way. And then when you define your brand and set up the page the right way, what do you put on the page? How do you keep this page going? What content do you put on this page? You don't have success behind you yet, so you can't talk about all your success stories because you don't have any. Content creation is all part of step 2. Step 1, we're defining our brand. Step 2, we're bringing it online. But what do we bring online? Okay, we're bringing our brand online. We're learning how to set up the right type of page, but now we've got content creation. What content do you put on this page over and over and over again? How do you build value on this page? How do you get people to engage with you on this page? What do you talk about on this page? How do you get people from your personal page over to your business page? A lot to think about. But that's step number 2. You need to set it all up properly online. And you guys, you only want to do this once. So step 2 can just be as damaging as step 1. So step 1, you've taken the time to sort it out. Okay, cool. Now I've defined my brand. Okay, now I'm going to go online, work it on my personal page, set up my business page. You've got all your settings wrong on your business page and you're ending up being spammy on your personal page and it's all gone horribly wrong. This is how important building your brand on Facebook is in getting it right. You don't want to waste your efforts by branding yourself inappropriately or not on point and you're not talking to the right people. And step 2, you want to make sure you're setting yourself up properly online so then you are talking to the right people, you're leveraging your page the appropriate way, etc. Or I guess it's the technical sort of side of it as well as the content creation. So where do you get content from if you're not successful yet? This is where, and I spoke about this last week, you can leverage an exposure agent. So let's say you've set up your page, you've got your branding worked out, you've set up the right type of page, you've got that all nutted out. It's all cool. And so now you're like, okay, I've got to put content on this page on a continuous basis. Okay, what the hell am I going to talk about? I don't have any success stories and, I'm just stuck. This is where you leverage. Tina, I will say hello to Harley for you. He's just on the floor down here. So this is where you leverage off the back of an exposure agent. So product that would be from your, information and research and stuff from your network marketing company. If it's the business focus, you really want to build a thriving business and, get people to join your team, then you'd leverage an exposure agent like I do to build my business. And I have resources, I have videos, I have ebooks, I have training, I have all sorts of stuff at my disposal that I can leverage, which I have not had to create, but it gives me authority and credibility in the marketplace until I create my own. That I can teach you how to do if you don't know how to do it. Once again, click on the link above or stick around to the end until I give you the details. But if you don't have enough authority, credibility or success of your own, it's really important to leverage off the back of an exposure agent to give you content for your page and to build your credibility, authority and success online while you're building your following. Okay, so that's step number 2. How do we put all this online the right way? Step number 3, let's say, okay, we've defined our brand, we're all sorted out there. We've got it all set up on Facebook properly. I know what content, I've got all set up, I've got my wording right, I've got my branding right, I've got all my content worked out, I know what information I'm putting on this page on a continuous basis. How do I get people there now? Step 3, how do you get people there? Now, people that have a personal Facebook page often say to me, I don't want to use my business page. I set up a business page, but I do a live on my personal page and I get heaps of views, and I do a live on my business page and nobody shows up. Why do you think that is? Because you're already talking to people that know, like, and trust you on your personal page. A business page takes time. You want to use these strategies if you are in this for the long term. So can you get leverage off a personal Facebook page? Yeah, you can, but you are so limited. One, Facebook are cracking down more and more and more. People that are trying to push any kind of business, even with curiosity and intrigue, on a personal Facebook page. It's not what it was designed for. So it doesn't mean, thank you, Lisa, for sharing. Please share this out, guys. The more people in this industry that learn how to brand themselves online the right way, the better off we all are in this industry. I'm not kidding there. Everyone needs to lift their game so we can all hold our head high and go, we are in the most reputable industry ever. You need to come and join the movement. Now what we fight with all these people that do spammy stuff on social media, 100% use their personal Facebook page to push out their crap or their business on social media, and then people go, I'm so sick of looking at their products being pushed on me through their personal Facebook page. I'm sick of hearing about their business. I don't want to know it. That's what's giving this industry a bad name. So the more people that can do this properly, the better off we will all be. So thank you again, Lisa, for sharing this information out. I will remind you, this training that I'm doing now, it's a bit longer than normal, I'm almost finished, is only here for 24 hours. This is information that I've not shared in this detail before, and so I'm pulling it down. So people can access this replay for 24 hours. You can ask me any questions you like for 24 hours, but then I'm pulling this video down. So share this out, tag it to people within your teams who are, need to know about this kind of stuff, because I'm pulling this training down in 24 hours. Sarah, I worried about people thinking of me that way. Exactly. You don't want people to perceive you as that person that's pushing your products on, and this is the downfall of a personal Facebook page. You're promoting your stuff out there, and you're just pushing it on people. Whereas a business page, the purpose, this is step 3, getting people there. You can go to Facebook and say, Facebook, find me my perfect pre-qualified person. I want them to be female, or male or female. I want them to be in this age bracket. I want them to be between 30 and 50, let's say. I want them to live in this country, and this country. You choose all of that. And I want them to be interested in health and wellness, or skincare, or makeup, or travel, or insurance, or whatever your business represents. Or they've got an interest in network marketing, because they're the best recruit you could ever get is somebody that already understands this industry. So you go to Facebook and you go, find me my perfect pre-qualified audience, and bring them over to my page, and then they like and follow your page. That is the key to a business page, because then you are only talking to people who have chosen to like or follow your page. So you're only talking to people who are already interested in what you've got. On a personal Facebook page, you could be speaking to 90% of the people on that page that don't really give a crap about what you're talking about or what you're sharing, because they're your friends and family. They're there because they like you. They know, they know, like, and trust you. They don't really care what you're selling because they have no interest in it. On a business page, you can find pre-qualified people that you know are interested in that. Tanya, can you brand without sponsor posts? Yeah, you can. You just have to work harder at it. Now, I know the bad rap with the business page, so I'm glad you've brought that up, Tanya. The bad rap with the business page is people say, if you don't have a budget for Facebook advertising, don't do a business page. So yes, the purpose of a business page is to leverage social media, and if you've got a budget for advertising, then you can scale your business. You can't scale on a personal Facebook page. You can scale on a business page. But what I would encourage you to explore, so while you're building a bit of a profile, you're building maybe friends on a Facebook page, you're creating curiosity, intrigue, you've started a business page, step 2. You've got your branding sorted out, you've started a business page. Maybe you have no money, you have no budget. What I was talking about before with getting people to you, that's called a likes campaign. I show you how to do that through the link above, and I'll share those details with you in a moment. But that is a paid strategy. But you can do it as little as $1 a day. Once you've got it set up, you can turn it off and on when you like. Or you can choose to build that business page you don't have to do anything. But the beautiful thing about a business page is that you can leverage it when you're ready. So let's say you set up, and this is where you have to be in this for the long term, guys. You have to be. Also, because things on personal Facebook pages are going to change more and more and more. More pages are going to be shut down. Videos are literally being pulled off personal Facebook pages. They're just disappearing because Facebook doesn't like the content, so it just deletes it. More and more of that is going to happen. People's personal Facebook pages are going to get shut down because it's not what a personal Facebook page was designed for. But can you create curiosity? Yes. Can you create intrigue? Yes. Can you subtly let people know what you're up to or what you're doing or about a particular product that's helped you through stories? Yes. So you can still brand yourself through a personal Facebook page, but you can't leverage it. You can't scale it. So as you build your business and you do get a bit of a budget, and you've got now 1,000 people on a business page, now you can leverage it. You've got choices to build your business on a business page that you simply cannot do on a personal Facebook page. So grow them at the same time. Don't have huge expectations from a business page if you don't have a budget. But it's still where you want to be if you want to build your business on social media. So why would you not get it ticking away? Grow fans and followers, build value, and get people drawn into you in the right page that you can leverage when you are ready. So you don't have to boost posts. You don't have to do Facebook ads, which is essentially what you're saying, Tanya, with sponsored posts. Sponsored posts is Facebook advertising. But you can boost posts. Let's say you do a Facebook Live and it's awesome and people love it. And you've got $10 that you're willing to invest in your business. You can boost that post when you know how. You've got to know how, guys. Don't do that willy-nilly. Don't do it just because Facebook says boost your post and it's in your face and you just boost it, because most people do it wrong. So I show you how to do that on the link below, above. All of that I can give you help with to teach you how to do all of this properly. If you're in this for the long term and you really want to build your business on social media the right way, it's just all learning about the right skills to do it the right way instead of the wrong way. Okay? So yes, you can do it. It's just going to take you longer. So you can leverage it by, boosting a few posts here or there, doing a likes campaign. That's something I teach you how to do, but you're in control. You are in total control of your budget, what you do and what you don't do, but you can't leverage a personal Facebook page for your business. You can leverage when you're ready and scale a business page. So I would encourage you to do them at the same time. Okay, Tanya, that's good to know. I might have to start over. Great info. And there's nothing wrong with starting over. Social media moves that fast. If you've done this all wrong previously, it honestly doesn't matter. Social media moves that fast. People don't care as much as you think they do. So if you've done all sorts of spammy stuff in the past and you're like, oh, I really need to go and clean up my page and start from scratch, just do it and move on. People don't remember. People don't care as much as you think they do about what you've done in the past. You just pick yourself up, you clean up your personal profile a bit, you move forward, leveraging your personal page as much as you can with curiosity and intrigue and lifestyle, and it's all a brand. Your brand is you no matter where you are. Okay? So your brand is you as a person. Your brand is not your company. This is also protection for you if you change network marketing companies, your home-based business somewhere along the line, because your brand isn't about the company, your brand is about you. People will buy off you when they know, like, and trust you. People will go into business with you when they know, like, and trust you. Can you leverage that on a business page? You absolutely can. Just don't have huge expectations that you've set up a business page and that you've been doing it for 6 months and you're really deflated that you're not getting the results that you're looking for. When you build a business page, it can largely be the cold market. You can draw people to you that are pre-qualified, so it's awesome. But it's like meeting a new person. You don't marry somebody you just met. You build a relationship. You get engaged over a period of time. And then there's still probably a period of time before you get married. So when you set up a business page and somebody new comes to the page, they don't know you yet. You have to date. You have to get engaged before they're going to marry you. Does that make sense? Send me some likes and loves if that makes sense. So it can take longer. But if you're in this to build your profile, to build your brand, and it sort of goes like this. I've explained this before. Like you pull back the bow and arrow and then it just fires. So you've got to build value, build value, build value, build value, build relationships, and then wham, it just takes off. Because people suddenly love you and then they share your content and then they're recommending you to other people because you've suddenly built a brand. It's like also like a bank account. You can't withdraw from a bank account until you've put a lot of deposits in there. So on a business page, you're building value, you're giving interesting information. This is all about the content creation in step 2, that I can teach you how to, all the different types of content creation. So content creation, giving value, giving value, giving value, giving value. And then when you deposit, then you can withdraw when the time is right. because you've given so much value and you've built relationships and trust, and when people know, like, and trust you, that they will buy from you. Okay, so number 3, I'm just going to check my notes here. Just to make sure I haven't missed anything. Yeah, so number 3 is all about promoting your page, getting people to like your page, getting people there, running the likes campaign, which you are totally in control with. You can put a budget towards it, you know, or get people there through different means. You can get people off your personal Facebook page onto your business page. That way you can weed out who is actually interested in what you're talking about and not. Those that are will go over to your business page. Okay, so this is how we do it. So building a business page initially will take some time and effort and strategy behind it, but longer term, you can scale it, which is actually going to save you time. If you only ever stay on your personal profile, 1, you're going to get at risk shutting it down. 2, you're probably talking to the wrong people. And 3, what was 3? You can't scale that sort of long term. You're limited to 5,000 friends. Yes, people can follow you, but you just can't scale it. So if you're in this business for the long term, if you really want to make your business grow on social media, then I would advise that you follow those 3 strategies that I've talked about. 1, define your brand in the right way. 2, set yourself up on Facebook the right way, the right page, the right settings, you know, all that kind of stuff. And number 3 is, you know, and also with number 2 is the content creation. What content are you going to put on that page to continually deliver value to get people to know, like, and trust you to go into business with you? And the third one is all about, you know, getting people to the page. How do you get people there? How do you run a likes campaign? How do you get people to engage with you when you're there? How do you offer things to people that are there, you know, etc. Okay, so it's a bit of a process, but those are the 3 essential strategies that you need to put into place to build your brand on Facebook the right way. So if you need some practical help with all those 3 areas that I've looked at, if you are serious about building your business online, I have a link up above to a branding course that starts today. But it's self-learning, it's all in videos, it's step by step. I walk you through how to do this on screen. I'm like, this is how you set up the page. This is the button that you click. The likes campaign, I walk you through it through a video. Okay, this is where you need to go. I show you that on screen. And I do live calls with you. Once you've set up your page, I'll review it for you. Going, nah, we're way off track here. Or, yep, that's really cool. I understand who you are, what you stand for, and what you're doing. And you've got your target market nailed down beautifully. I will give you that feedback. The second thing, if you run content creation and review your content creation and the likes campaign, let's say you do it, you need to know whether it's working for you or not. So I will review that for you. And it's all run in a private Facebook group where you can ask me questions along the way. So I'm giving you practical step-by-step help. You can run it at your own pace, but there are live calls throughout the course where I'll review your content. No one else does this out there. You can join courses, but they just throw the videos at you to follow and you don't know what you're doing. I'll actually review your work and tell you whether you're on the right track or not, because the last thing you want to do with branding is set yourself up online and you've done it all wrong. And so everything moving forward, you are wasting your time, energy, money, etc. So if you are looking for practical help to get your brand all set up, I'm here to help you. I'm offering this for a ridiculous price. I should be charging about $500 minimum for what I'm offering you, my time, my videos, my expertise, my personal input into your branding journey, and you can have that all sorted out in under a month, okay? You also get lifetime access to the videos and the Facebook group. So if you've got questions moving forward or you fall behind because life gets busy, you've got access to that information on an ongoing basis. So click on that link above to get the information, and I would love to be able to help you build your brand online, get you all sorted out with your branding, your page, your content, and getting your own fans and followers so you can start building your business, you know, and let it thrive for the longer term. Donna, it's awesome, awesome value. I keep telling myself I'm going to put it up and I still haven't. So you won't find this kind of support, this kind of detailed training in relation to setting yourself up online, and branding yourself. So I hope to see you on the inside, guys. If you've got any questions, drop them down below. For those of you that are on the actual event, this training is staying up for 24 hours. So if you've got any questions, you can put them in the event news feed as well. And after that, I'm going to be pulling this training down. So for those of you that have stayed on with me live the whole time, this has gone a lot longer than I anticipated, but I hope you got really good value out of that, because there's things I've shared there that I've never shared before. And Yvonne, yes, well worth joining the course. Thank you, Yvonne. Yvonne's already gone through the course. She knows what it's like and the content that's there. So thank you for your comment, Yvonne. So I look forward to seeing you all on the inside and helping you build your brand online. So until tomorrow, I'll see you guys then. Bye.